little foggy this morning, Bob,
Yep.
but it cleared out of here.
Yeah, in the afternoon it did, and another round of fog tomorrow morning, but then we'll get rid of it, I think, for a couple days at least. This warm, moist air, though, continues to come back pretty quickly, and so fog will be in the forecast looking by the weekend, too. Warm temperature today, 80 degrees, despite the clouds and fog that were around this morning. We still managed to get to 80. Not close to a record here, but Fort Myers did. Again, 2 days in a row now. They've either broke or set a record, tied a record today, 87 degrees there. If we had a little bit more sunshine, there's not as much fog, we would have more than likely set a record here as well. Van Ways, a webcam showing a pretty nice evening out there over the waters. And we had some lights sent in. This one of the menorah, and Pam sending this one in. Hanukkah begins sundown this Saturday, and we have a viewer photo here. This is some light. This is a big light out there. Lido, Andrea getting this nice shot right there as the sun was setting. Calm conditions out there in the waters, too. Siesta sunset, Fred Seeger showing just a few waves out there, not all that high at this point. And the winds are relatively light for the most part. They're out of the north now, though. And what that is going to do is going to usher in some slightly cooler and slightly drier air to start things off tomorrow morning. You'll notice that it's been warm. It's been muggy to start the mornings off. Upper 60s to low 70s for lows lately. Lows tomorrow will be down in the low 60s. Still above average, but a little bit cooler than it has been. We had some showers around earlier today with a stationary front now, which will eventually fade away. The front, though, will be close enough to us tomorrow that it'll keep us in the clouds. So we'll have the fog, and then the clouds will stick around throughout most of the day. There'll be some peaks of the sunshine now and again, but most of the rain is over for the time being. The rain chances have dropped below 10% for that matter through the evening. As far as the showers going along the East Coast, there's still some out there off the coast of Daytona Beach and the Cape Canaveral. 73 right now. We have some clouds starting to develop, and the dew point 67, although that will drop throughout the night with that north wind. The pressure very high, 30-22. High pressure continuing to dominate our weather and blocking any kind of major cold air coming our way anytime soon. 80, there it is, the high. The normal high, 72 degrees, and 53, the average low. We were at 68 to start the morning off. 28 was the record low set back in 1981. No rainfall to report today, and winter officially begins tomorrow, and temperatures will be pretty close to seasonal averages. We'll have highs into the mid-70s, so a little bit cooler tomorrow, but still not too bad. 49 in Jacksonville, it's 62. These are dew point temperatures. Temperatures tend to fall down to the dew point unless the dew point changes due to some north winds, and that's what's going to happen here. Although it's at 67, more than likely to be into the upper 50s by 11 o'clock tonight. Temperature right now, 74 in Sarasota, 77 in Venice, 75 in Inglewood, and 72 in Cortez, 74 in Mayaca City, and 71 now in Arcadia. As far as the forecast goes tomorrow, we'll see mostly cloudy skies to start the day off. Temperatures still a couple degrees above average into the mid-70s for highs, so not much of a cold front here that now has become stationary, which will eventually fade away. Well, it is starting to warm a bit, but still cold. And for this time of year, it's 27 in Chicago, 26 in Minot, and these are much warmer than it has been, but 32 in Toronto, just at freezing. Boston, 1 degree above it, and 33 at Salt Lake City. As far as the futurecast goes, you can see this little bit of a push of the wind out of the north now will continue to drop this cloudiness down to our south, and the rain chances will lessen, as I mentioned. And then for Thursday, more sunshine. So you beachgoers, you'll see a little bit more sun in the morning and throughout most of the day on Thursday and into Friday. For boaters, and I checked the long-range forecast on this and looked at the sky conditions as well as the high-pressure pattern that will build in. It's going to be a light chop for the next 4 days. So if you have some boating adventures planned, it looks to be okay. Seas running right around 2 feet. The water temperature now at 72 degrees. UV index will be low tomorrow at 6. The tide's upcoming in just a few minutes for a high tide, and looks like a low tide at 111. The forecast tonight, areas of fog, mostly cloudy, 63. So still warm, a little bit cooler than it has been though. And then tomorrow, some morning clouds and morning fog, and 76 for a high. The extended forecast looks like this. A little bit warmer on Thursday and Friday. And then for Hanukkah, 80 degrees, and then 81 on Christmas Day with sunshine.